Today we're going to show you how to take your original Ether 2 Earpads and to upgrade them to the new peelable mounting system. The first thing you have is your Earpads will be mounted on this paper to protect them after you follow the directions to install your peelable Earpads to begin with. So now that you have your factory Earpads on this and you want to upgrade them to the new material, you have to identify your left and right Earpads and then align that with your material, with your Earpads here. They'll face the opposite way because this is going to go on the bottom of your Earpad. So this is the left pad's peelable coupler, and to install it, what we do is flip this over, and you can see now the ear hole pattern lines up for the left side, and we're going to remove the white paper. Now this can sometimes be a little bit of a process, and if it's not coming up smoothly, you can always use the tip of a razor blade or knife, but there you go, and you can see we have a nice clean, very tacky surface. So the easiest way to do this, to not wreck your original Earpads, is very straightforward. With good light, and I'll move this here to get a little better lighting, you look down on the pad from the top and align, looking around on all four sides. You can see you've got a little extra room to work with in this hole because this hole here is bigger than the hole in the pad, right? So you don't have to be super worried about the registration of that hole, you just want it to be generally in line. But the key thing is you want to come down centered, so you look on the top, the bottom, and the sides, and you just come straight down. If you don't go straight down, you'll put bubbles underneath the Earpad and probably ruin it. And then just work your way around like this, and that will attach the pad, and it's nice and centered in here. And you remove this, and it's now ready to use just like one of the other Earpads. If you make a mistake and this hangs off the edge a little bit, there is a little bit of give to it, so when you put it in the tray, if you bring it in like this, that will give a little bit of compression. If it's really off a little bit, you can very carefully use a scissor to trim that. If you've done a poor job, you'll get air bubbles in here. You can always perforate an air bubble using a pin, and once that's done, press it down flat. And as with the other Earpads, if this gets contaminated with finger oil or dirt and stops being tacky, you simply wipe it with one of the alcohol wipes that was included, or buy your own alcohol to clean it, and you are done. And to protect the pads when they're not in use, just store them on wax paper as such, and their pads will be available for your use at any time. That's how you upgrade your factory installed Earpads to the detachable technology. Hope that helps. Thanks for your attention.